To start, we are going to get about a quarter cup of oil into our pan, and we're going to get that preheating. And now for our chicken, we are going to add about a quarter of a cup of flour to about 3 small chicken breasts and 2 large. And we're just going to give that a good mix in, maybe with some salt and pepper. And just give that a mix, and I'll be back here in 1 second. And now we are just going to preheat our oil. And now that our oil is heated, we are simply just going to add in our chicken and get it in a flat layer. And then I'll show you what to do next. Don't forget to wash your hands. So the secret to browning the chicken and cooking it through so it gets nice and crispy is to let it sit for about 5 minutes, flip it, and then let it sit another further 5 minutes. And that's what we want. And make sure you have enough oil in your pan. I can see mine starting to brown, so it's almost time for me to flip mine. Looks like mine is about ready to start flipping, so that's what I'll start doing. I'll start in the center as the heat is obviously warmer in the center, and I'll move out from there. If some of your chicken didn't get as crispy as you would like, you might have to move it to the center, just so it has a bit more of a chance to get nice and brown. So that is what I'm doing here. It's just that simple to make sure it's all browned easily. And if you need more oil in the pan, you can always just add more oil. That's no problem at all. Let's move you over there. I'll give you a shot of it. She's so pretty, isn't she? And now that this chicken is fully cooked through, I am simply just going to move it to the side, and then we're going to need to drain the oil out of here. We don't want that in here, but don't put it down the drain or anything. I'm going to show you what to do instead. So simply all I am going to do is I am going to pour this into a heat-proof jar, just so that I have use of my pan again. And then we're going to cook the sauce for a minute or 2 in here, but I'll show you that next. So while our oil heats, we're going to do our really easy sauce. It's a quarter cup of sugar and half cup each of soy sauce and mirin. Give that a nice mix. And that's all there is to it, and it also cooks really quick, this sauce. And now simply to finish cooking our teriyaki chicken, we are just going to give this a quick stir, and then we're going to put it in our pan, which is still on the heat, and we're going to let this go until it thickens a bit, and I will see you back here when it does. And now that this is starting to thicken up nicely, I'm going to turn off my heat to ensure it doesn't burn. And I am just going to keep stirring it until it's thick and remove it from the heat. So if you saw my orange chicken video, the orange chicken sauce comes together really quick because of the cornstarch, but this has soy sauce, sugar, and mirin in it, so it does take a few moments longer. You really have to trust the process with this. It will thicken. Just give it time. Mine is going on 3 minutes and it still hasn't thickened. But that's fine because that's what's supposed to happen, so just keep going. You are looking for something that's about the same thickness, if not a little thinner, than what your orange chicken sauce was, if you did in fact make that, or about like a maple syrupy pour is the best description I can make for it. So let me show you how thick this should be by pouring some out. It should be like that. If you are concerned about the flavor of this because you either haven't had it before or you're not sure if it'll be good, don't be afraid to taste. Very important. And now we just simply need to mix in our chicken, and that's as easy as teriyaki sauce gets. If you haven't already, be sure to check out my orange chicken and my fried rice recipes, which would go perfectly with this recipe. So definitely check that out. And I am going to give this a try for you once it is all stirred in. So I got a nice fresh fork here as per usual, and I am just going to take a small piece to taste test this and see how good it is. So it is so sweet, but it has a nice saltiness to it. It's exactly what you imagine teriyaki tasting like. The mirin combined with the soy sauce and sugar, it's so magical how it thickens so quickly. Like it took about 5 minutes for mine to thicken, maybe even 4, but it was so quick, so easy, and I highly recommend you try it out. Again, if you haven't seen my orange chicken or fried chicken to go along with this, definitely go check that out next. And until next time,